Welcome to number 54 of Chinuch at Home. Thank you, Shiva Darchei Aliyah and TorahAnytime.com and Chazak. We're up to step 4 in helping a child master reading accuracy. Step 1 was read a pasuk of your choice 3 times. The point of that is to get them to reveal to you their profile of readability, how well they are reading, to what extent they're self-correcting. Step 2 of this is identify any particular words that they didn't read correctly and ask them, Moshe, can you read this word one more time for me, please? That way they're paying more attention to that particular word. Step 3 was if they're still making a mistake on that same word, you give them a menu of 2 possible options. If they still make a mistake, that's great news. They've taught you their point of deviation, their exact nakuda or ois that you need to re-gift to teach them how to actually pronounce it properly. Step 4 of this is very simple. Now that you have corrected, or helped them rather, correct every single word that they made a mistake in, you're going to ask them to do the following. Now I'm going to ask you, Moshe, to read the same pasuk from beginning to end, but give yourself a score for accuracy. Accuracy means no mistakes. So if you make no mistakes whatsoever, you'll score yourself a 10. This is a 0 to 10 scale. If you make a mistake in every single word, you'll score yourself 0. If you make 1 or 2 mistakes, you decide what score to give yourself. The chap of step 4, which is to give them the choice to score themselves 0 to 10, the chap is that they are in control. You are setting them up against whom? You're not comparing them to their twin or to anyone else in the class or anyone else who you tutor or teach. You're setting them up against their own potential, which is the only person that Hashem really sets us up against. So in step 4, they'll give you a score. And I'm willing to bet most times, way majority of times, the child, as soon as he makes his first mistake, reading through that pasuk, he's going to say to you, can I start again? Now, what are you going to say to that? Are you going to say, no, you're only allowed to do teshuvah on Yom Kippur, so you have to wait? Or do you say, no, you can self-correct at any time. Of course you can start again. But it's amazing that if a child does ask you, oh, please don't count that, I want to start again. What are they saying? They are saying, I can do better than this. So they themselves are raising the bar. That's exactly what you're looking for, that they hold themselves to a higher standard in reading. So let them give you a score on 0 to 10 scale. Probably they'll score a 4, 5, or a 6. And your response should be the following. Are you happy with your 6, or do you want to shoot for a 7 or an 8? I'm willing to bet the vast majority of Moshes are going to say, oh, I'm going to try again and score a higher score. He wants to improve his own performance. And what you're doing here is you're putting everything into the control of the child. He's only up against himself, and there's no old voices inside saying, I'm dumb, I'm stupid, I can't, I'll never be able to do this, because you're giving them a very step-by-step incremental strategy of how to self-correct. Read this pasuk 3 times. Step 2, can you read this word 1 more time? Step 3, give them a menu of options. Step 4, give them a choice of 0 to 10 that they score against themselves. Once they hit an 8 or 9, ask them, are you happy with your 8 or 9, or do you want to score for a 10? Not everyone, but most will go for, I want to score for the highest I can get. And once they do, we'll go to fluency. We'll touch on that tomorrow. Hatzlacha Rav.